Hey everyone, KitaSean here, so welcome back to another Hololive card game video. So set 4 Curious Universe again has been dropping new cards every day with new members coming into the card game. It's super exciting, but last time we talked about Shodi Novelle's cards. Today's spotlight, we're going to be talking about everyone's favorite duck-loving tomboy, Oozora Subaru. So let's go ahead and start off with her debut card. Her debut card is yellow, so this makes sense that she's going to be yellow. This is going to be the unlimited copy one. She's got 130 HP, which is actually on the higher side for a debut. This is actually pretty normal for yellow cards, but she has 2 arts attacks. The first one is 30 damage for 1 yellow L, very playable. Second one does 60 damage but costs 1 yellow L and 2 any color L, so pretty heavy for a debut card. So likely you're gonna skip this attack early on. Now going on to the next card is gonna be the debut with a gift effect. This one actually has 100 HP. Simple 20 damage attack for 1 any color L. The gift effect activates when this card is either in the center or the collab spot. She takes 20 less damage from your opponent's first holoman. So very decent, very specific on which type of holoman that it takes less damage from. So very good against those, first holomans, obviously, but it does make it a little bit situational, but nothing too wild here. So the next card is going to be the vanilla first Subaru, whopping 190 HP, very tanky. Again, we have seen these in other yellow decks. I think this is going to be a card that's going to be sitting in your center stage, just helping you to prepare your other holomans on your backstage to prepare for that kill, or to prepare for your second, stuff like that. So yeah, she's gonna be there and she's gonna survive for a very long time. Arts attack 30 damage for 1 yellow L and 50 damage for 1 yellow L and any color L. Now pretty standard again for a yellow first holoman. Next, we're going to be talking about the Subaru Oshi card. This is going to be the first Oshi card revealed in this set, and this basically tells you that you can make a Subaru focused deck. Now this has 5 life, which is very standard in Hololive card game. Her Oshi skill, the one that you can use once per turn, costs 2 holo power and makes all of your Subaru cards take 30 damage less from all of your opponent's holomen. Center, collab, and even in the back row are protected with this skill. The only thing is that this is activated during your opponent's attack phase, and they have to be attacking a Subaru, so timing matters, and again, it's very specific to Subaru cards. Her SP Holo Power, which is the one that you can use once per game, is a skill that you can activate when you have 3 or less life, and you can only give it to a center Subaru, so very specific, but it gives that Subaru 100 arts damage. So this is a great skill that can help you come back or give you the win for the game. So it's basically an end game attack, or to help you in really sticky situations. Yellow holoman decks usually tend to do a lot of attack damage depending on how much L is sticked onto that holoman. So yeah, again, it's gonna be one of those like, okay, I'm gonna do a big attack and kill off your guy or make a comeback kind of thing. Next is going to be a support mascot card, Subaru do Duck. This gives 20 HP to the equipped holoman, and if it is equipped to Subaru and there are 10 or more Ale on the stage, including your opponents, Subaru's attacks does 20 plus damage. It sounds cool in theory, in my opinion, but in reality, 10 Ale on the stage early game is very rare. Even late game, it really depends on your opponent's setup, and of course your setup as well, but I think it's a bit too dependent on how much Ale is on the stage, so I think it might be a little hard to get all that Ale on the stage. So again, I think this is like, it really depends on what deck you're playing against, because there are decks that get a bunch of Ale on the stage, and there are decks that like just don't really ramp a lot of Ale. But usually nowadays, I think Ale, you're gonna see a lot of ramping. So I think maybe this actually might be able to like get the condition pretty easily, but again, it really depends on that deck. Now let's talk about the first Subaru with the Collab effect. 130 HP, Arts does 30 damage for 1 any color L. The Collab effect, choose one of your holomen, it gains plus 10 damage for each L attached to it, up to 3 Ls max, so a plus 30 damage bonus. This is actually really solid, especially in yellow decks that stack Ls on one holoman. That's usually what yellow decks do. Watame, for example, you can actually put it on her. I think this actually works very well with Watame decks because Watame does stack L onto her in order to do more damage. So yeah, like her debut has 3 L, right? The one that's unlimited, so maybe this actually works well with that depending on your situation. Still not great early game, but late game this is definitely going to be a great support card. Next we have a vanilla first Subaru, 160 HP. Arts does 20 damage for 1 yellow L, adds 1 yellow L from deck to any of your holomen, so a great ramp. Her second Arts does 90 damage, costs 1 yellow L and 2 any color L. So combined with the earlier Collab effect, this could do 50 damage or even 120 damage. Definitely something to set up when you play a Subaru only deck. So let's go ahead and talk about the second Subaru card. 190 HP. Was expecting maybe a little over 200, but still pretty solid, but definitely could get one-shotted, which is the unfortunate part. Had the bloom effect, attach 1 yellow L from your archive to any holoman. Her arts attack, 100 damage base and 50 plus damage if attacking a white holoman, so again very specific there. Plus 10 damage per yellow L on the stage, up to 8, so you can get a additional 80 damage with this attack, so making it 180 against non-white holomen and then 230 versus white holomen, and that's before adding the plus 30 damage from the Collab effect and then the plus 20 from the duck mascot. So you could be looking up to a 260 damage if everything lines up. And next we have your typical support event, Hololive 2nd generation. Again, this is a classic support card. If you have 6 or less cards in hand, check top 4, add any 2nd gen holoman to your hand, and then send the rest to the bottom of your deck. So very nice card for your 2nd generation decks. Overall, I think Subaru has some pretty real potential here, especially with that first Collab card. I think she can actually work well in other yellow decks or other 2nd generation decks, especially Watame, because again, Watame likes to stack, right, to do more damage. I just wish the mascot was a little bit better, but again, who knows? It really depends on the situation, on how many L is on the stage. But yeah, that's basically going to be about it for Subaru. So there you guys have it. That was the breakdown of the Subaru cards that got revealed in the upcoming set for Curious Universe. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. That'd be really awesome if you guys can do that. And yeah, we're going to be releasing more videos this week because there are a lot of cards that got revealed. So tomorrow's video, look forward to it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.